Hey buddies, Mr. Puggy here, coming at you in another Wonderlands video. Today I want to show you this amazing new interaction that was recently fixed with a recent patch for Spellshot. Now, there's a certain skill by the name of Double Knot, and it allows you to deal, I've seen upwards of 10 times more damage on an unoptimized Double Knot build, which is what I'm running right now. It's absolutely crazy, but before we get into the meat and potatoes of the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on Twitch and on top right. You have no idea how much helps me out. And let's get into the video.
Legendary? Whoa! No way, dude!
So first things first, I'm going to show you what I'm rocking with. I'm mainly going to be showing you the enchants. I'm mainly using enchantments that increase elemental damage, just general damage dealt, frost damage. Here's frost damage amulet for spell shot. On spell cast, increase gun damage. On spell cast, increase ability damage, which is unideal, but you know, I'm just rocking it because I'm mainly trying to show the interaction itself. So as you can see right here, I'm going to be trying my best to deal as much damage as possible to this test dummy, and we'll get the occasional 156k, 157k right there. But if I were to actually put points into Double Knot, this damage gets a lot higher. So I'm going to put 3 points into here, and I just want you to see how much more damage I'm doing. Now keep in mind, this is only when it crits. So as you saw there, the damage is normal except for that one crit. So it's now 409k. You can even ramp this up to higher. I've seen 1 million proc personally. I'm going to see if I can't get that on screen right here for you. So right there, we saw 731k. It seems to almost be random on how much damage it does. Most of the time I can get consistent damage, but sometimes I'll get the occasional like 1 million. Right there, we just got a 1 million. So it seems to be a tiny bit random whether or not it wants to give me the 1 million, at least with the current spell I'm using. And the reason for that is because Double Knot has a really interesting damage formula, and credit for Stone Swan, because I'm pretty sure he's the one who figured this out. I'm going to be showing the damage formula on the screen right now. It should be like spell damage, spell weaving stacks, gun damage, elemental damage, global damage. This is the damage formula in particular for Double Knot. The reason why Double Knot is so strong now is because now not only is it getting spell bonuses, but it's also getting gun damage bonuses and elemental stuff. But the main key factor is the gun damage bonus. I don't think it used to get gun damage bonuses, but now because it's getting gun damage bonuses, we're able to see a large amount of damage out of nowhere because of this skill, which is incredible. So ideally what you want to do is try to get a class mod that has as much Double Knot as possible. Now personally, I've only found +1. I know that ×3 does exist. So ideally you want to look for a class mod with as much Double Knot as possible. Now Double Knot only spawns on armor pieces where Spellshot is primary and Stabbomancer is secondary. Because of this, I probably would recommend getting a Smart Armor this particular setup, because Smart Armor increases the total critical hit damage you deal. Double Knot only procs on crit damage, so if you can get the crit damage to deal lots of damage, you're going to see more damage from Double Knot itself. The ideal thing that you're going to be looking for is a Smart Armor with +3 Double Knot to deal as much damage as possible. Now that is kind of a god roll, because you not only need to get the Smart Armor, it needs to be Spellshot primary and Stabbomancer secondary. And keep in mind, as you read the skill here, it says it deals bonus gun damage based on the gun's current element. Some people have some misconceptions that the guns that you're holding, the damage card number, determines the amount of damage of Double Knot. That is not the case. The only thing it takes from the gun is the gun element. It doesn't take the gun damage element at all. Ignore all the damage on the gun. All you need to worry about is, hey, this gun does frost damage, so my bonus gun damage element from Double Knot is going to be the frost properties, which is why I'm primarily optimizing all frost stuff right here. But I could in theory equip a poison gun, and then you would see bonus poison damage instead. But I'm trying to show as much damage as possible, so I'm not doing that at the current moment. Because of the fact that Double Knot does get gun damage bonuses, you could in fact equip gun damage rings and see similar results. So I'm going to try my best to deal as much damage as possible right here. We saw right when I began, we saw around 800k, but because it is bonus elemental damage based on the gun damage itself, I think it might still be the play to get spell damage rings as I was originally doing. It doesn't hurt to equip those because Double Knot does get gun damage bonuses. Now in theory, because of the fact that Double Knot is all the way down here, you could actually spec into Graveborn and then get 1 point into Blast Gas, but that's only just 1 point. Normally went 5 out of 5 on Blast Gas. But if you wanted to, you could in theory get your Double Knot and Blast Gas on one build going at once. or possibly even having 3 out of 3 on Double Knot because of the class mod, and then having 5 out of 5 on Blast Gas. I think Stabbomancer might be the way to go, because you could even, in fact, just be like, okay, I'm just going to use Stabbomancer as a way to go into From the Shadows, because the Double Knot only procs when you actually hit with a spell crit. So if I were to go into From the Shadows, I'm going to be critting every single time. So then we're going to see the damage is going to always be the large amount of damage that we were seeing before. So now I'm getting like 752 whenever we activate it, or the occasional, we normally were seeing 450k. But I think it's really incredible that you can essentially triple to sometimes even 10 times increase your damage just by getting 3 points into Double Knot, which is incredible. I'm really excited to potentially see some builds that make this really, really good. But at the current moment, this is much damage I was able to get. Tell me how much damage you guys were able to get. Maybe I'm not even using the ideal spell for it. Maybe there's a better spell that you could actually use that allows you to deal more damage than what I'm currently doing. But this was mainly a demonstration on what you could do with this interaction, and I would love to hear what you guys figure out in the comments down below. But as always, a big shout out to the members who make these videos possible. We got Jace Noodles, Clairvoyance, Rick Iglesias, Super Noob, Josh Dig, 31 Bar 70, Doorman Tazzy, Grey Wolf, and Wishkeeper. These are the people who support me as little as $5 a month, and you can also support me as little as $5 a month by clicking the link in the comments or description or in the top right to become a member. The more members we have, the closer I get to becoming full-time, which means more videos for you guys. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye-bye.
And the last shall be first to immerse in a pass out heat, facing him out with a moxie melt till he woke up drowning in tchotchke hell. More in a cave with a torch on a wall than a window arrangement of porcelain dolls.